I'm Bill DeFoi, and welcome to In the Community. And joining me right now is the very, very lovely Patricia Morales. And Patricia, it's good to have you in here.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, I tell you what, you're part of a band. Let's talk about your band for just a little bit.
Okay.
We've got a lot to talk about in the next few minutes. So let's hear about your band.
So my band is called Heart Love Alive, and I founded it back in 2003. And I decided that I wanted to sing Heart because one day when I was 18 years old, I realized I could sing like Ann Wilson. So I decided, why not do a Heart tribute band? So I've been doing it for almost 15 years. And it's 6 of us, and we have I'm the Ann. We have a Nancy who actually plays guitar, keyboards, and harmonica, and then we have 3 other members: the drummer, of course, the bass player, and then another keyboard playing guitar player.
Well, I tell you what, down the road, we're going to have the entire band in here and get a good sampling of the music. And you've been out and about doing this for quite a while, since
Yes.
you said 2003.
Yes, 2003.
So if I do the math, that's 13 years.
Yes,
And so,
almost 14.
oh wow, that's
a long
good.
time.
It's a long time. What kind of venues do you play?
We play fairs, festivals, casinos, concerts in the park. I'm trying to get more recognition in Ventura, Oxnard area. We don't really play out here, which is unfortunate, but I'm trying to change that.
All right,
There's a lot of competition. So.
Yeah, I would imagine there would be, and I know that during the summertime especially, a lot of venues will offer like concerts in the park and
Right.
feature a lot of tribute bands.
Right, that's what I'm trying to get into. But there's probably about 50 to 75 tribute bands that submit, and they weed them out. So I'm trying to be more relevant, or Heart Love Live be more relevant so people notice us. So, but we mainly play out of town, casinos in Arizona, and gigs up north. We did the Wine and Cheese Festival up in Marin, but I want to do some local stuff.
So the band members, do they live around Ventura County or out of the area?
Well, the drummer, he lives in Simi Valley, and the bass player, he lives with me. He's my partner, and his name is Adam. He's been with me since '07. The keyboard playing guitar player lives in down south, Long Beach-ish area, and then the Nancy, Jeannie Austin, she lives in Westwood. And yeah, we're all spread out.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a little bit of a pause here,
Okay.
and we're going to actually play a clip of the band itself.
Oh, great.
And so maybe you can tell us a little bit about what we're going to be watching here.
Okay, so this performance is from the House of Blues in San Diego, and this was about 2 months ago, and I hope you guys like it.
All right, and the name of the song is?
It's Straight On.
Straight On, and we'll be back right after that.
Let's do it! All right, here we go! So put some time. Didn't take no chance. Who wants to kiss my down? You see.
welcome back to In the Community. I'm Bill DeFoy, visiting with the very lovely Patricia Morales, and she is with the band Heart Love Alive. And where can people get more information? What is their website?
It's heartlovealive.com or tribute2heart.com or tributeto.com. And then you can Google us, or you can go on YouTube and find us on Heart Love Alive, YouTube, heartlovealive.com. So.
And you have many other songs on YouTube
Yes,
beyond
yes.
the one that we've just seen.
We have many.
Now, you're also here to promote an event coming up
Yes.
on Saturday and Sunday, October 15th and 16th. And you're, I would say, just a little bit excited about this.
I'm very excited.
I kind of figured as such. Let's talk about the Steampunk Festival.
Well, I'm excited because I wear steampunk during, for my performances. And I didn't realize that there's a big community out there for steampunk. So they're on October 15th and 16th at the Heritage Square. They're having a festival, and they're also having a costume contest. So
Well,
that's exciting.
For those that are not indoctrinated into the genre of steampunk, how would you go about describing it?
It's a bit of Victorian Gothic mixed together, in my opinion. So, and I love both.
And so
Yeah.
you have a chance, there will be a costume contest,
Yes.
and there'll actually be bands performing out there.
Yes, there is the Cirque de Betis on
Saturday afternoon at 2.
Yes,
And then you have the 50 Sticks of Dynamite, 4 o'clock that afternoon. And then on Sunday, you'll have Abby and the Myths.
yeah, how exciting. I'll be there.
Okay. Now, this is going to be taking place at Heritage Square,
Yes,
and that's in downtown Oxnard, just right off of A and 7th Streets. And I think it's $5 to get inside this year.
yes, and also the costume contest, if you want to participate, it's $5 as well.
And you described this as Victorian Gothic.
Well, it can be Gothic, but I think there's different types. But my style is Victorian Gothic. A little bit of the ruffles and the big jackets with the fitted long coats, and then the bustiers, which I have one right now. And then I'm wearing one of these, one of my
Great.
jackets. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to be a great festival. I got to ask you, and I've asked you this before when we had a meeting before we sat down, but what attracts you to this whole genre of steampunk?
I think what attracts me is that I get to be another person, I love to dress up. And the only time I ever get to dress up is if I'm performing. But now there's a whole festival and a whole genre behind it. I didn't even realize I am in. I'm so excited. So that's what gets me excited, is just to spend the day and dress up and just see other people's costumes. And yeah, it's amazing.
Well, it is amazing. And, I did a little bit of research after we had met, because I had, quite frankly, had not heard of steampunk until recently. And there's this whole subculture
Yeah.
of individuals. And, there's, the Trekkies and all of this.
Yeah, maybe the steampunk con.
There you go.
Steampunk con.
Yeah, we ought to start that up right here in
Yeah,
Ventura County.
absolutely.
I mean, Comic-Con's down in San Diego.
Right.
We'll have the SteamCon right here.
What, yeah, and Oxnard, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good. So, again, let's go back and recap a little bit. You're with Heart Love Alive, and that's a band that travels, and you do music, and we're going to have you back here in the studio in a month or so and
Yes.
talk about the band and actually have you perform some music
Yes.
live for us.
Yes, we're a tribute to Heart.
To Heart.
Yes.
Okay. For those that know that music, that's a great band from
Well, thank you.
a few years ago. So I'm excited to hear you in
Oh,
live.
I can't wait to be
All
back.
right. All right. And so, again, we've got the Steampunk Festival coming up Saturday and Sunday, October 15th and 16th at Heritage Square. And again, let's wrap up by giving your contact information if people want more information about your band or for steampunk, they can get it from what website and phone number?
Okay, my name is Patricia Morales, and you can contact me on heartlovealive.com or Facebook heartlovealive.com, and YouTube heartlovealive.com. And then for the steampunk or the Heritage Square is where they can find out the information for the festival.
Wonderful. Well, Patricia, I thank you so much for joining us
Well,
today.
thank you so much. Thank
I
you.
appreciate your time. I'm Bill DeFoi. You've been watching In the Community. It's a production of the Heritage Media Group.